Namaste and welcome to Let's Talk Tomorrow.
So, as from the topic, you would have already understood that what we are here for, it's all new Windows 11. So,
Exactly.
what we'll be
So,
discussing today is Windows 11, what are the requirements, how you can install it in your desktop, laptops, or whatever you're using, and the major changes that you'll be seeing from Windows 10, of course. So,
and of
let's
course,
begin.
all the discussions in and around Windows 11, was it really required? Could they have just updated Windows 10 or you know? So, let's start with the podcast.
Yeah, let's begin. So, Trisha, what do you think about Windows 11? Do you really think that it was required right now?
Uh, Look, given the updates of Windows 10 every month or every 2 months, once in every 2 months, we used to get some security patches and all these kind of things. And there was nothing new for a really, really long time. I mean, Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, and then 10. These four were spontaneous, as in one after the another. But after Windows 10 was released for last, when was Windows 10 released?
Around
2000,
2016, I guess. No,
2016,
no, no,
right?
2014, 2014, 2015, around that much. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 to 6 years, and 5 to 6 years, we never really had any kind of major changes. Of course, recently we got major changes of like glass morphism, your
True.
just a little bit of tweaking in your start menu and the search bar. But all in all, Windows 10 got really fucked up in the latter part. Given maybe after 2019 or something, yes, we used to have these kind of security patches, but man, come on, we all were bored of Windows 10. I mean, there was nothing new coming. But to be honest, after Windows 7 or even after Windows XP, I thought Windows 10 was one of the best operating systems by by far,
True.
including
It's
including
agree.
Linux or Mac. Mac is any which way shit. Which will I'll come back to this point when we talk about Windows 11 as well and the new changes. But yeah, by far Windows 10 was something that was really good. And let's say that even if they would have added the same changes what they have done in Windows 11 to Windows 10 and have given like a major update or something, it
Yeah, actually,
wouldn't
that would
have
have been
been
better.
it it would have been better, yes, but again, marketing basis लोग उतना ध्यान नहीं देते कि यार okay, come on, just another Windows 10 update, who cares about all those things. And
That's.
जो पुराने लैपटॉप्स होते हैं, as in
Uh-huh.
the old laptops, or basically the laptop that is running up kind of from 2017 or 2018, that major update would have taken a really long time to come on those laptops, those
But
devices.
but there is a question over here. This update to 2011 or Windows 11, do you really think everyone's going to get it? Because we'll come back to the system
They,
requirements and you'll see what's the big
of
thing.
course, but look, they have said at least it is for free. That is one good thing. That
Yeah,
Windows 11 is for free and you can easily update it from Windows 8, 8, 8.1, I guess,
even
whatever it
7,
is.
even
Till
7.
7. Okay, again, another good thing. They have stopped any support for Windows 7, and now
True.
they're giving you a free conversion update. So that is one good thing. But to answer your question, yes, I think it was a really good idea because it had been over 5, 6, 7 years, and Microsoft hadn't done anything for Windows. So yeah, I mean, we also the trailer. Everyone is really excited, and everyone really wants to have a hands-on on Windows 11. So all in all, it was a good idea. But the next question is to you. Why
Okay.
in June? Why not in times like Christmas? That would have been a better idea. And why why in June? Why do you think they would have released it in June?
Probably summer vacation, and they wanted to release it as soon as possible. See, currently everything is going down, so market is down and everything. So
Mhm.
I think that see personally, I think Microsoft is confused because 1 year back, or I don't know, few years back, gave an
Mhm.
official statement that it will not go above Windows 10 because
Exactly.
all the
Yes, they
exactly all the platforms were
all
like they will
platforms.
stabilize at 10, even
Hmm.
Android 10, Windows 10, and Mac is ah, don't
Leave
even talk
about
about
Mac. You think about Apple phones. It was
it.
7, 8. There was no 9 for some reason, and then it was X, XR. Then they went on to 11 and 12
Sure.
for some reason. And even for Apple, we thought that X would be last, and then there would be XR, XA, XB, XC,
No.
given what they were doing with the branding. So
Yeah,
yeah,
11,
even
12.
Microsoft had said key. 10 would be last and you will have updates on 10, but all of a
Exactly.
sudden, I guess your point was good. Stock. Maybe their company was going
They
down or
wanted
something.
something new, exactly.
Yeah,
And
they wanted something new to
yeah,
improve
honestly
themselves.
speaking, there is not much of changes. If you actually see, it's only few of the changes. Like we'll come to the major changes later, but overall, if you see, it's actually same. Only few of the design and the UI concept has been, changed and
Mhm.
few things here and there. So as you said, that major update in Windows 10 would have been better. Even I personally feel that that would be better. But yes, marketing strategy.
Exactly. All right.
So
So let's talk about the Windows 11 requirements, if you can continue with it.
yeah, well, Windows 11 requirements, guys. Sorry to break it to you, but whoever doesn't have Windows, DirectX 12 support, you're not going to get Windows 7. And I come into that category, the unfortunate ones. I hope you have DirectX 12 support.
I'm not sure. How do I check it?
God, I got to know because I tried installing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and that will only run if you have DirectX 12 support in your
Mhm.
laptop or desktop. I
Mhm.
didn't have it, so I couldn't run it, and that's how I got to know that Windows 11 won't run in my
Mhm.
laptop. You can see the configuration, probably you'll be able to find out.
Yeah.
And well, apart from that, I don't think there are much requirements because you need 4 GB RAM, and that's common
Which,
having the
yeah,
phones.
and
So
any of the, it doesn't matter, even if you're buying a budget laptop, you are going to get 4 GB RAM easily.
exactly,
But the recommended
HDDs,
one would be 8 or plus, if I'm not wrong, right? That would be the
that would be
4
better
would
actually.
be the minimum one. But
Yeah.
if you have a 8 GB laptop or 8 GB desktop, that would be a better option. If you can.
Well,
All right,
okay.
and
Let's come into the next point of the requirement. That's 64 GB of HDD.
mhm.
क्या करोगे 64 GB में?
See, like, any which way, your even your budget laptops come with 1 TB hard disk, so it doesn't matter if you have अगर
Exactly, that's
1 TB
also
में
there,
अगर
but
64 GB चले भी जाता है तो क्या ही है GTA 5 comes for 50 plus GB man. NBA NBA 2K21 is 100 GB.
NBA.
If
Oh,
you can
don't even ask about that.
if you can sacrifice your these kind of things for games and all, come on, Windows 11 बनता है.
Yeah.
But it is, at the end of the day, 64 GB is a lot. Let's get to the point. And
Okay. So the next only requirement that I see is important is your CPU. Your CPU needs to be 1 gigahertz and above. If it's low, well, I'm running a 1.7 gigahertz CPU, I guess it's Intel 5, but 1.7 gigahertz, it's not enough. Max, if I overclock it, it will go to 2.5, but overclocking, I'll lose my
but
lappy.
don't risk it. Don't risk it.
Exactly. I lose my lappy. So only concern is just keep your configuration above 1 gigahertz. 1 gigahertz is fine. You can run your system, but again, हाथी को चूहे के ऊपर रखोगे तो चूहा मर जाएगा.
So that was a really good story time. Now let's go towards the major changes. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the major changes that had happened for Windows 11. And I'm sure you guys, everyone would have watched the Microsoft's trailer and the teaser, or basically the release video for Windows 11, and there have been some major changes over there. Starting off with the taskbar, star, star bar,
Start bar.
star bar. Yeah, within star bar. Okay, so the taskbar basically. So all the icons are centered properly. You can do that in Windows 10 as well using this thing called as an application called as Taskbar X, which is available for uh, installation, I guess, in Microsoft Store, if I'm not wrong. Yeah,
That actually
Taskbar
didn't
X.
work for me. It started giving me problems. Everything went like everything started slowing down. So caution, guys.
So yeah, if it works for you, well and good, or if not, just wait for Windows 11 to come on your laptops as well.
Yeah.
So that was one of the major changes, that every single icon, instead of being on the left hand side near your Cortana icons, is right now at the centered, as in the center of your desktop. The second one, or everyone would have noticed, is the rounded edges for every single thing. As in, if you open your file explorer right now, and if you क्या बोलते हैं उसको छोटा करने को क्या बोलते हैं
Shrinking.
not shrink.
Resize
If you
text.
resize it, not maximize it, just resize it and see, you'll see sharp corners as in the proper rectangles. But in Windows 11 now it is rounded. And again,
They're
another
following the trend
major
now.
thing that was, uh-huh,
They are following the trend
yeah,
by
they're
using
following the trend.
backlinks. But yeah.
On the note of trend, another major thing was that glass morphism, which was there in Windows 11, but not as good as, you know. Glass morphism is basically uh, uh, whatever UI you see, the background of the UI is now like a glass, as in it is a little bit blurred and you can see the background as well. So that
Yep.
is another major thing. And of course, the rounded edges for everything, which looks quite sleek to be honest, both in dark mode and the light mode, which the video which we saw. Talking about the next major change, all your applications are now alphabetically ordered, which was there in Windows 10 as well. If you just click on your start menu, you can see everything coming on the side, but it was a list instead of icons in full screen mode. So it's
Yeah.
basically like having a iPad on your on your Windows 11. You scroll through it,
True,
which
true.
is good. Of course, if you want to make major changes, make major changes, not just stick on to the base of Windows 10. uh, yeah, that was a good idea, but as I said, that will come back to Mac OS. Two things that we have seen right now is
Yeah.
from the Mac OS, that is glass morphism. As in
Hmm.
everything, to be honest, rounded edges are there in Mac OS. The icons in the center of the taskbar is there in Mac OS. I'm not sure
Hashtag
about
copycat.
I'm not sure about the alphabetical order for the applications, but I mean, whatever. Since
Yeah.
again, you're copying it from macOS, which is good, but do something innovative, man. Come on, you're Microsoft. You deserve to do something
I know,
innovative.
right?
All right. Now, another major changes would be, of course, the icons. Icons are completely changed. Again, copied from Mac OS. Even Mac OS has different icons for different things.
Okay,
Explain.
let's go on with the second part. So starting off with Windows. So I'm not talking about your OS. It's if you would have noticed that there's a shortcut in your Microsoft Windows OSs. Okay, I'm not sure about 7 and XP, but since 8 and above, you have the shortcut Windows button and then tab. If you press that, of course, your Windows and all your tasks that you're doing, it's shortlisted. I mean, split it up, and it shows you that this all tasks are there. But apart from that, you also have Windows. It shows that you have this Windows, Windows 1, Windows 2. You can create that. But that is actually like you have to press that shortcut and click on the Windows, and you have that many stuff. And the major drawback over there is if you are doing some high-end thing on your first Windows, the first screen, you can say, it will be very difficult for you to create another window. Like it will take time. And of course, when you are on Windows 2 or Windows 3 or doesn't matter how much you have created, but according to the task that's running in one of the screens, your that particular thing won't run properly. Next, what we can talk about is widgets. In your phones, you'll be using widgets like your time or weather or so be it, whatever it may be. In Windows also you have this option, and if I'm not wrong, it was there in 8.1 and 7 also, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
You have used
7
7.
had some basic ones like putting in a clock or that puzzle game thing.
You have this option in Windows 11, and it's really amazing. First off, it will be on your left. Yes, I'm pretty sure it will be on your left, and it will be organized amazingly. All the widgets, and recently you have got this update in Windows 10, if I'm not wrong, that there is some arrow type of or some news type of thing on bottom right of your
You
taskbar.
have your weather and you can access your news feed from Google.
Exactly. But
Sorry,
that's
Google.
really annoying
I
for
was about to
me.
say Google Bing. Microsoft Bing, sorry.
Okay, so the widget, it's really organized. So I really feel this is an amazing update in Windows 11 that everything is on left and it's organized. All your news, your weather, your time, everything will be on your left. And until unless you click there, it won't come. No hovering.
Oh, thank God. And now to one of the best things ever.
Where snap layouts. Guys, this
Best.
is the amazing update that you can have. The
Exactly.
best.
For us designers and developers, this is like God mode for us. We can
Where
run 4 to 5 applications at the same time on the same screen. I'm going to forget Alt Tab forever once Windows 11 comes into picture.
this will be so amazing. Generally, if you have to make that layout in your desktop, whether be it Windows 10, 7, 8.18, whatever it is, you have to resize it, place it in a corner, and
Yeah.
even while doing it, say you are
If you
resizing,
move a little up or down, it
it
just
just
becomes full
expands.
screen.
That's the most annoying part. And for us who use multiple monitors, okay, not multiple monitors, but a secondary monitor, when power goes, or say you turn off your monitor, everything just comes up. No, I'm coming back. Give me space. It's like that. Everything gets covered.
Yeah.
But this update over here, oh my god, don't even get me started. It's so
Yes,
amazing. You
exactly.
can
Windows, if
save your
Windows
layer.
11, the only thing that attracts me about Windows 11 is this particular snap function. I don't care about any other thing. Yes, there are smooth
Hmm.
transitions. Yes, there are different icons. Yes, there is Mac OS integrated, but this is one of the major things. I'll just summarize what we discussed about in this podcast before ending it. So we started off with questioning: was Windows 11 really important? And giving the answer, I think yes, it is really important. It was really important because it has been a long time since we had done it. Then we spoke about some system requirements for Windows. Then we went on to a little story mode where we spoke about our lives. That was not necessary, but yeah, I mean, even you guys probably would have enjoyed it because we want this podcast to be like a conversation, not just
A
be
questionnaire.
blabbering, just be blabbering and doing a Q&A within ourselves. Then Sajal told you majority of the things about the major changes that had happened in Windows 11, and then finally, again, I would like to repeat: please just don't download Windows ISO, man. Why do you have to? Windows 10 is really good. Please believe me, Windows 10 is good. Keep it running until unless Windows 11 comes. And
It's like
even if you
इतना
want
इंतजार
to
किया थोड़ा और.
and even if you want to use Windows 11 and you're craving to download it, do it, but make sure you install it in a virtual machine rather than uh, your own system. So I guess that would be it for the podcast.
Yeah, well, that's it. What we have. We have covered most of the things. So, yeah.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're using or if you're listening to this on
घंटा मत
YouTube.
भूलना guys. Bell is
घंटी
really
बजा के
important.
आते राजा. And again, if you're using or if you're listening to us on YouTube, we have a podcast on Spotify. The link will be in the description. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, there'll be a link in the description for the YouTube one. So make sure you're there on both the sites. It helps a lot for us to grow, and it really motivates us to bring a lot more podcasts similar to this one.
And do comment out few things that you would like us to add or improve if you feel so. And yeah,
Because we currently have a set of topics that we're going to speak, but not a lot of them. So if there is anything that you guys would want us to talk about, we would be happy to do it. So make sure you guys comment down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.